Jackie, your nerdy crafter. Since so many of you really loved my Rilakuma sandwich tutorial, this thing right here, I decided to make something equally as morbid. Now don't take this the wrong way. I love cute characters, but I'm also tempted by dark humor. And so for this week's tutorial, you guys will learn how to make a Hello Kitty curry stew. And as you can see, you have some potatoes, some beef, carrots, peas, and some Hello Kitty body parts. And just so that we're clear, the Hello Kitty is not made out of rice. Here's what you'll need for this project. A small bowl, or you can make your own. If you're not sure how, watch this tutorial by Akameru Kawaii on how to make bowls. Brown chalk pastel, translucent liquid sculpey, white, brown, black, red, orange, translucent, yellow, green, rounded and pointy tools, a cutter, rubbing alcohol, and a Q-tip to clean up your piece. Now the first thing we want to do is put some translucent liquid sculpey and then grate in some of the brown chalk pastel. That's going to be the base of our stew. Once you have this mixture, set it aside for now. Now we're going to take our white clay and make Hello Kitty's head. For that, you're going to take a small ball, put it between your fingers, and pinch 2 ears, one on each side of the head, while slowly pushing down on the circle. So here's her head. Now take your white clay again and make 4 little limbs, and those are just going to be 4 little chubby snakes. There you go. Now since we're working with white, it's going to be messy, so take your rubbing alcohol and Q-tip and clean up the face. Now you're going to take your black clay, roll it out into a really thin snake, cut out some really small strands, and make X for the eyes of Hello Kitty. Now take a really small ball of yellow clay and put it right in the middle for her nose. Now with your red clay, you're going to make 2 tiny teardrop shapes for the bow, and then you're going to flatten them out lightly and place them on the ear. Now make a small round ball and put it right in between these 2. Now for the whiskers, you're going to roll out your black clay really thin and place 3 on each side of the face. Now that Hello Kitty is done, let's work on the vegetables. The first thing we're going to make are some green peas. For that, you're just going to take your green clay and roll out tiny little balls. Once you have your little peas, now we're going to make the potatoes. For that, you're going to take your translucent clay and put a tiny little bit of yellow in there. Once you have that, you're going to cut little cubes for the potatoes. Here are the potatoes. For the carrots, you're going to mix in some of your orange with some translucent, and then you're going to make it into a carrot shape. Now for the beef cubes, you're going to take your brown clay, flatten it out between your fingers just like you did for the potatoes, cut little cubes, and then you're going to take your cutter and slice all the way around. That way it kind of looks like it has the fibers of the meat. Here's your tiny beef cube. Once we have our beef cubes, let's start putting everything together. Take your bowl, and now you're going to put your translucent liquid sculpey that was colored and start putting in your ingredients. Keep Hello Kitty for the end. Feel free to add a little more ingredients here and there until you're happy with what it looks like. And then you're going to bake it at 275 degrees Fahrenheit for 8 minutes. Make sure that your oven was preheated. Once your stew is baked, take your glaze and put it on top. That way it looks a little more gooey. Now let it completely dry. All done! Feel free to customize this to any of your favorite cute characters. It could be a Rilakuma stew, a Totoro stew, any kind of stew, really. Just have fun. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have suggestions for future geeky tutorials, leave them in the comment section below. And if you haven't added me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram, what are you waiting for? If you make anything geeky, either post it on my Facebook, Twitter, or hashtag nerdycrafter on Instagram. Until then, I will see you guys next week.